We're joined by Imogen and Rufus the Hawk here, who patrols the skies at the All England Club, making sure there are no pesky pigeons on the court and disturbing the players. So, Imogen, Rufus is back here. How many years has he been patrolling the skies here now?
Well, this is actually Rufus's 11th year. Yeah, so he's been here since he was 16 weeks old, so we trained him here. It's like, it was his nursery, it was his, like, all the way through to university, so he's like aced it here. He's so used to it, he sees it as almost like his playground. Obviously he's got a new area to focus on now with the #1 roof, so it's great fun for him.
I mentioned briefly there his role, patrolling the skies, making sure the pesky pigeons aren't around, but just explain in a bit more detail exactly what Rufus is asked of.
Yeah, so Rufus, we start here at 5 o'clock every morning, and Rufus is here to scare away the pigeons because there's kind of two areas that can be a problem. Woo! Should we take this off for you? Sorry.
We just can't see him at the moment. He might be going, we want to see the camera, so we're going to maybe get the little... there we go. We can see him in his full glory now. So yeah, Imogen, carry on there. Here we go.
Yeah, so he starts at 5 o'clock every morning and he takes off and patrols the sky to protect it from any pigeons, because the last thing you want is any pigeons interrupting play, but also making a mess and trying to eat the grass seed and also bothering everyone that's here to enjoy their picnics. That is really not what you want.
And obviously he's a very important role during the 2 weeks of the championships, but when the tournament isn't on, what's his role then?
When the tournament's not on, we actually still come here every single week of the year. So we get to see it when it's snowing, we get to see it when it's so quiet, and then this time of year when there's so many people around. But we also work in lots of other different places, so like Westminster Abbey, Billingsgate Fish Market, really other iconic estates in places in London.
And you said that he was being trained up from 16 weeks old. How do you train a hawk?
A lot of patience, and it is like food motivated. So you basically let them associate you with food, but not let them rely on you for food. So because essentially he's a wild bird, he could easily fly off and survive on his own in the wild, which is great, and it's nice to know that should he ever, like, we're certainly not keeping him against his will. He likes to come back to us, and that's a great thing. But so it's completely food motivated, but you have to always make sure that you monitor that, because the first time you fly them free, because originally you fly them with like a tiny little string attached to them, is the scariest thing ever, because you just kind of like go and do it, and then it's up to them if they want to come back or not.
And you just said there he's food motivated. What does this little chap eat?
He loves chicken, quail, anything really high in protein. So he has a really high protein diet. Yeah, chicken, quail, sometimes some rabbit, I guess pigeon, should he ever be so lucky.
And then in terms of you, do you have to have training to handle Rufus?
You can do courses in falconry. It's part of my family business, so I grew up thinking that's what everybody had to do, just do when they grew up. So we grew up with them in our gardens, getting used to go and do displays and things. So I kind of was very used to it and did it from a very young age. But you can do courses, and you can certainly like experience, because it's just important really for the animal welfare side of things.
And one final question I've got as well. The players are saying it's quite hot for the public. Is it hot for Rufus, and is he affected at all by the heat?
We like to keep him nice and cool. He's native to like Central and Southern America, so he isn't particularly stressed by it, but also we don't have him out when they start play at 1 o'clock. Rufus is in at 5 o'clock every morning, but we've also he's got his Evian, so he likes to have like a little cool down, just so that he has a nice little bath and cools down, just in case he does get a little bit too hot in this heat.
There we go. Thank you very much, Imogen and Rufus, and good luck with your jobs this year.
Oh, thanks for having us.